Hello, my friends. We will watch the match between High Elves versus Goblins. And High Elves will receive the ball. They choose to receive. That's a smart choice. And they have the fame. So Goblins have two bribes. And they have Reaper. I think that's all they have. No altar in the stadium, no stadium upgrade for the High Elves. Let's take the extra skills arm. And it's a perfect defense that can be useful. And the scatter will be interesting. If these two squares, it can be tricky. Let's see. Okay, that's a safe spot for the high house, I think. Giving a mighty blow hit on your troll probably here. Alright. High house are bringing some players next to the ball area. That's a good idea. Yes, this high half catcher is very nasty, isn't it? There's also a mighty blow. Blitzer taking this hit instead of he could block a goblin and bring support here to take an extra hit on the troll. You know, a troll removal, yeah, not very likely, but it happens sometimes. Half coach is giving some free hits on their, let's say, bolter block because goblins don't have block. They have two bribes and they have Looney, so we can see a nice foul action. Nicely took 3 dice on a soft target. I really like that. Taking the free hit with this goblin. You know, pause happen. It's not impossible. Following and taking a 1 dice. That looks like a mistake, but it happens sometimes, no problem. It's not very critical currently. But if he follows this card, it makes the case a little complicated. I checked if he can open the path to the Looney, but it's not really easy, I guess. So he's bringing the ball into a cage here. And he will take a nice hit with mighty blow tackle surely at some point. This plus agility blitzer minus movement sucks a little. Still he is very nice. Okay, 2 dice. I'm going back. Dodge without dodge skill, and he could make this dodge out at first. Is there a diving tackle? There is a dodge skill. Yeah, there's a diving tackle, sorry. But if you are not planning to use the dodge skill, probably this is still better, isn't it? His agility to dodge. So it's a 75% to, yeah. This is slightly better. So this dodge out makes sense, okay. Bringing the goblin with some dodges to bring support to the troll. And agility goblin is going a little behind just in case the mighty blow of tackle can approach to him. Now elves can freely go to the left flank, and that's understandable. You cannot really stop the elves from scoring. You can focus on the removals. Problem is, 2 turns passed, and the goblins couldn't do something serious. But they also didn't suffer any problem. DP is not on the field, but Looney is on the field, so maybe he's thinking about falling with Looney. Mighty Blow Blodge is left open for a hit. That's not a great idea, probably. 3+ to 2+ dodge, all successful. We may see 3 dice on the Mighty Blow Blitzer. Ripper is trying to throw a goblin into the white cage. Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. We may see the Looney out now. This is the problem about Looney. Sometimes you really cannot find a very useful application for him. You feel like 2 turns passed already. I couldn't use him. You have difficulty to find a soft target. If he goes for this elf, this place will be very empty, and elf team will run away too far from you. So yeah, that was a nice try. The problem is probably, oh, he's not going for it. Okay. Or he can still go for it if he puts somebody here. It is still a 2 dice on the Looney. Will we see a hit on him? Wow, that's a very crowded area. I think that was better to take this hit on the Looney. It's a very soft target for you and easy to remove. You will leave your Mighty Blow here, that's a problem, but he's a blotch. And no block, no tackle in your opponent. The second throwing attempt is coming, and he lands onto the sideline. Going for some pressure on the elf team, bringing the trolls in contact with the elves. Today elves are playing very, very defensively. They are not thinking to take hits on the big guys, even they have some chances so far. It's a successful dodge, another successful dodge. That will be one more attempt here. But this time the 1/9 failed. Will we see the hit on the Looney this time? Let's see. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah, he took the hit this time. And it's a yellow. That's sufficient to remove the Looney. The Looney was not very effective today. Didn't have a good application. Rerolled the 3 dice. It was a 1/27 and rewarded by removing the sidestep diving tackle. It can be useful. Putting tackle on 2 goblins. And the ball goes probably inside the cage or very behind. The problem of going very behind is even he is blotch. Okay, he covered all sides. And bringing a guard here. That's a nice pressure on these 2 goblins from the helf coach. I like that. Goblin team has no really too many options here. Whoa, that's a nice shot. The goblin also broken armor, but he hit the wrong catcher. He hit the good catcher, but this time he needs to hit the catcher with the bow. This catcher is planning to get a level up today. Most probably he's on 25 SPP. Okay, dodges are successful so far. Here, that could be a nice surf play actually. Now I'm thinking, if you put somebody here and put the hitting from this angle, pushing him, and that could be an opportunity to serve. The referee caught the foul. That's rude. Goblins didn't use the bribe on it. They're keeping 2 bribes. 3 players left, including Looney. 3 players will be fielded for the next drive. Currently, he doesn't need to field the fanatic for the remaining turns. 3 remaining turns, so it is safe. One over 39, 36 risk, but you know, it is okay. At this point, I think you can think about taking this kind of opportunities to invest on your players. But I'm a little surprised to see he is planning to get a level up on this Blizzard. Minus movement is really, sometimes it can hurt you. Movement busted, Blizzard. Does it worth to invest on him? I'm not sure. Goblins didn't try the surf and rewarded for it. It's a mighty blow hit. Maybe I could I could try to guarantee the surf, but it doesn't really matter, right? So even it's a KO, he can come back. Maybe hitting with a mighty blow can be a better option here. And it's a nice foul, but it is 8, okay. If it was an injury, it could be very tasty for the Goblins for the remaining turns. You will see a 1-turn touchdown attempt from the Goblins, by the way. So, and they have some strong players for that play. Agility 5, sure feet. His movement 5, that's the biggest problem. He needs a sprint as soon as possible. Making pass, making handoff back, then he will go for the touchdown. Probably we may see a 3 dice hit at first on one of the Goblins if Hellenic offers an easy 3 dice. A 3 dice Goblin, the troll hit we will see on the thrower. He couldn't get to POW, but he can choose both down here actually. He didn't choose, okay. Because 1 subs, I guess, for the house. Taking the hit before the touchdown. They have reroll, so okay. And 1 more removal, it was actually critical here. Let's see if these KOs come back. And if he uses a bribe on the Looney, probably not. Both KOs are successful for the Goblins. But will it matter? Yes, Looney is back. Looney is back. Ten players for the Hayas because they have 1 sub today. They might blow. Tackle Blizzard is out. If he's out one more shot during the halftime break, That will be very, very useful for the goblins. Let's change the weave. The problem about using it is okay. He can keep both star players out. Both chaos successful was very nice for the goblins. I think we will see a throw TTM play by Reaper throwing the agility 5. This minus movement really sucks. If he cannot score because of the range, that will really hurt. House gets one more reroll for 0 turn. That's very useful. Goblins are going for the... Maybe it could be the Blitz, because he has Juggernaut to be more safe, you know, to be safer. Because probably you won't take any other hit. Pickup failed. Using the reroll for it. Unfortunately, cannot bring the ball. The agility 5. He needs to throw him from this angle. That's very well unlikely to happen. Tiles are distributed nicely, but he landed and he was in the range, but failed the GL5 to score. It was a 2+2+ remaining 2 dices. That was lucky, you know, throw, landing, handoff, everything worked. Only pickup needed to reroll the 1. It was a 2+. Maybe the agility 5 can be 1 square back. It is a bit too far. I know he is movement 5, but I'm not sure about the mathematics behind this. Maybe it is works. So we will observe now the second half of the match. Goblins will try to make a draw from this point. I don't think they will go for a fast touchdown. They have only 1 bribe. And they removed only 1 player in the first half during the high-ups drive. If they can get aggressively some extra removals here, maybe we can see more things to happen, like scoring fast. Very unlikely, but very unlikely. And by the way, high elves also have a chance to make a 1 turn. It won't be easy, especially 3 strength 5 players. This Looney, the 3rd attempt. Unbelievable, horrible play from the Looney today. Oh, this injury counts now. High elf team is down to 10 players. He will get a 3 dice. Pretty nice. He finds the POW. Nice pushing angle. Oh, that's a terrible start. Where is the ball? And not enough protection for the ball before taking this 2 dice hit. That's even it was a 3 dice. Taking this hit without blitz, especially, he has Juggernaut. He already used the blitz with the Reaper. Even taking this hit was actually a little scary. First of all, you need to pick up the ball, whatever the case. And because you will invest a reroll for this. If 1/36 happens, it happens. Ball pickup should be prioritized in this kind of conditions. Luckily, looks like our team cannot reach the ball, but taking a red dice and using a reroll on it, it wasn't very necessary. Just dodge out. But I cannot say that's a bad move. Always you can take this kind of red dice against the ball and chain guys. Likely to remove him. The fourth attempt from the Looney. This time on the blodge line elf, and this time he gets the injury. Apo is successful though. Pickup failed. This rerolled. He needed to use a reroll for it. Already used 2 rerolls in 2 turns, and the catch failed. That's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate start from the goblins. Failing some critical 2+. Failing these against any fast team really sucks. And your agility 5 receives a hit. Needed to use a reroll because of the double skull, but with reroll he found the defender stumbles, but he is alive. Okay. Probably this means it is very soon it's a 2-0. Sliding tackle is being annoying, that's nice. So he cannot go for the pickup, and I also rolled a 1/27, took the block. Reroll was used by the Mighty Blow Blitzer. Looney started with a foul. Just a stun, but referee didn't catch and didn't need to use a reroll for it. So he is fine. Before taking the Looney hit, probably I will go for the ball play here again. Ball should be your safety. The cage is marked. It's not very difficult to push this troll or taking a 1 dice on it and opening the path for the hit on the ball. But Hayaf had a very short... What happened there? What happened there? I want to see. Why it was a very short turn? Hayals are taking the hit, taking bot down, but didn't use wrestle. Very nice fail. Yeah, didn't use the wrestle. There was an armor dice. So goblins can run back pretty easily. That's a very nice situation for the goblins, that kind of fail. They can screen the ball pretty effectively. Fnatic is causing more tackle zone. Looney, today he got an injury, but he failed many armor dice. Fourth time it is failed, I think. Let's see what's the plan here from the High House. If High House can force the goblins to score during the next turn, that will be sufficiently good, I think. If they can bring some players back, more than one. I don't think goblins can take the risk of stalling. No sidestep also. Even you have a sidestep, it's not very difficult for the elves to dodge in from the side parts. They are disengaging and trying to get closer to the ball. This should be the touchdown for the goblins. I cannot see an easy stall here, but actually scoring here means giving the match to the high elves. I think that's not a terrible choice to bring your players back, making a cage here, making a foul on this player also maybe, bringing ball back. Yeah, I think I will stall like that, because scoring now, they have also one reroll, and you have bribe, Fanatic or Looney will be fielded on the defense, but especially this injury is pretty nice. Minus armor on a blotch catcher, that really sucks. That will be an important asset on the sufferers list, pain list. We will see. I think it's 2 plus 2, 4 points, right? 2 level ups for the high elves. Using the bribe on the ball and chain guy and fielding him on the loss, that's understandable, especially in this kind of situations. You can also think to put the ball and chain guy on one of the sides like this. It's not very easy to pass through, but agility 5, yeah, you can try some 2 plus dodges. Goblin team still have subs and still DP is out. DP is taking a good rest today. Let's switch the side to the high elves. High elves started the match with 12 players. 2 players are removed. 3 players are removed, so 2 players down in this trial with 9 players on the field. But they have some effective players on the field, so it shouldn't be a very big problem for them. It's a high kick. This KO can be useful. Will he try to pass these tackle zones? Probably not. Elves are too fast. They don't need to hurry up. That's a good choice. They just need to be careful. Don't leave any opening. Yeah, this card is also positioned very nicely. Fnatic can reach with 2 GFIs. It's very, very unlikely, but let's see. Let's see. Takes the hit. He's going in the correct direction so far. I think I will think about taking one more hit. If you go here, or if you can push him. That was a possible blitz on the ball with some GFIs, and probably that's your best call currently. Is this pressure enough? Taking GFIs with longer always sounds very bad, but will you have a better shot than this? Wow, this Blister today, rolling some double skulls. But got the removal after the reroll. So currently no rerolls anymore. Can they pass behind the screen safely? He will be going to this direction probably. Okay, didn't go to there. We can surely see a 1 dice on the ball. That was a failed dodge. Ball and chain is going, and he will give the support to troll. That was very nice. Break tackle is used to bring in troll and goblin, but he goes out. He drove too long and injured the goblin number 9. Just a badly hurt. He will be back next week. What a big trouble. Diving tackle to this corner and going for a possible 1 dice on the ball. No reroll, but you need to try. And he gets the POW. Oh my god. That was very nice. The scatter is... We will see. A dead thrower. Another loss for the team. 5+1. 6 points on the pain list. High elves are going fast this week on the pain list. Yeah. Going for a 2 dice. Couldn't take him down. Now it's looking scary for the high elves. This removal is very helpful, obviously. The only scoring threat is this catcher. That's a problematic situation. Oh, he can score also? Yes. This catcher also in the range. If he could grab him to here, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. He will try to bring the guard to here, I think. And... oh, stupid. That really sucks. Now you need to go for the ball. I think if I were Hellenic here... no, yeah, this tackle is annoying though. Taking a 1 dice with block, probably a better idea. This throw, the crowd drove the ball just to the tackle zone, just to the touchdown zone. He just needs to make it 2 GFIs, I guess, right? +11, yeah. Just 2 GFIs, and he rolled 6s for them also. So that was a little unfortunate for the goblins. They applied some nice pressure here. I think a draw wouldn't be very surprising after that point. If the ball could go somewhere more annoying, we could see a draw in this match. Okay, looks like my game is frozen, so I need to quit the match from here, quit the replay. It's a 2-1 win for the high elves. Congratulations. That was a draw. Draw was okay, I think. But goblins didn't choose to stall in the second half. I think that was the critical moment. They already had some extra removals. With a few more removals, I think they could stall it more effectively. Obviously, high elves will still have a 1-turn touchdown attempt, but it won't be very easy against the big guys. So it's Blood Bowl. Anything can happen, as you can see. Congratulations to both sides. They played well. And best of luck for the next matches. Goodbye.